Ladies and gentlemen of the Dominican Republic, today, as a candidate of the Republican Party, I call on all the people to transform the public life of the country. We, many Dominicans, women, and men, are about to make a transformation in the story of the Dominican Republic. We are going to achieve this without violence in a peaceful way. We will carry it out with information and guidance, with the dissemination of ethical principles, freeing our citizens from fear and misinformation, and calling on everyone to seek reconciliation under the premise that the country come first. We must combine of the need for an honest government which represents all social classes, all economic sectors, all parties, all citizens, which guarantees full freedoms to believers or non-believers, to people of all currents of thought, and seek respect for the political, social, and sexual diversity that characterizes our society. Our purpose is to begin a new stage in the public life of the country. As a president who is loyal to the country, who has only the people of the Dominican Republic as her principal and supreme leader, the new democratic government will guarantee freedoms and everyone will be able to dedicate themselves to the activity that most satisfies them and that best suits them. But obviously, we will all have to adhere to the legality and the rules. Well, in this new government, business can be done, but there will be no influence or impunity, and the budget will be truly public. Preference will be given to the poor, natural resources will be taken care of, the wealth of the nation and the fruits of the work of Dominicans will be distributed fairly, and the privilege of a few will not be allowed to be sustained by the oppression, insecurity, and misery of millions of Mexicans. Also, on this important day, I point out five basic commitments. Number one, there will be an authentic democratic rule of law. This will be the last election held under the suspicion and fear of electoral fraud. Starting with my government, no one will be able to falsify the will of the citizens. The government will not use the budget to favor any party or candidate. The elections will be clean and free. There will be no vote buying. Number two, let's put an end to corruption, impunity, and luxuries in the government. There will be moral authority and therefore political authority. Honesty and austerity within the government will allow us to free up sufficient resources to finance development without increasing taxes, without putting the country in debt, and without imposing increases on the population. Number three, I am committed to ensuring that all Dominicans have decent salaries, and that they have jobs and remunerative salaries. We are going to achieve this because the economy is going to be reactivated. All productive activities are going to be promoted, And with the private and social sectors, we will do an alliance for the economic growth with justice and respect for nature. I offer to work every day and dedicate all my imagination and talent to guarantee tranquility and achieve peace and the reconstruction of public safety. We will address the causes that unleashed the violence, and we will also act with professionalism and coordination to guarantee the safety of people and their property. I reiterate, every day I will meet with the Security Cabinet to receive a police military report and make the necessary decisions. Number 4. I will call on all the inhabitants of our country to build an ethical consensus that is essential for coexistence, which is why we're going to give the importance to the elaboration and dissemination of the moral constitution. Not obviously with a legal instrument, but as an expression of the moral values that unite us and that survive even after the crisis we are suffering. Number 5. We will not only seek material well-being, but also the well-being of the soul. We will repeat 1,000 times that only by being good can we be happy. Dominican country, I am aware of the historical responsibility. I will not fail the people. I will not betray the country. But in addition to my words, I will not disappoint anyone. I offer the commitment to submit to the government. Thank you very much for your support. I will not fail you. We will have a better country, a better way of face all the challenges that are going to come.